What is going on, universe? Happy day of the week. I didn't stream yesterday, so I'm out of whack. Now it's Thursday. Happy Thursday to you, or whatever day you're listening to this. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm certainly doing better than I was yesterday, so that's a positive. Let's do some Emerald Rogue. This is gonna be the first stream post finishing a run, which took me like 30 hours. Miko, that was amazing. That last battle was just wow. Oh, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. My name is Pokeabby. I'm the developer of Pokemon Emerald Rogue. Ta-da! Now that you're the champion, there's so much more fun stuff for you to do. Speaking of, can you lend me your Pokedex for a second, please? Phew, all done. I've got a few upgrades for you. Firstly, your Pokedex can now change its mode to different regions. Here, take a look. Thank goodness. That's how you do it, okay. Oh, that's cool that you can do like Let's Go and stuff too. I legally unlocked this on... Oh, why does Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon have so many more? I legally unlocked this. I never played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon on my phone, but I never actually played through it. Scarlet Violet one sounds fun, but I kind of want to do like a Gen 3. Legends Arceus? Pokemon Conquest? No way, Conquest mentioned? I can't believe that. That's crazy. What about on Hoenn? You change your Pokedex mode. Next set up on an adventure, you'll encounter Pokemon only present in that Pokedex mode. Next thing to do is upgrade the config log for you. I upgraded the config log to have new settings for you. Here, take a look. Is it game modes? It's game modes, right? Standard, Rainbow, Mighty Trainers appear in any order but will never repeat specialties. E4 can never be gym leaders and vice versa. Per the order they appear in the official games. Prepare your team to fight Mighty Trainers back to back without any chance to catch any Pokemon. Combine the effects of Rainbow and Gauntlet mode. Cool, so there's like challenge modes now. Oh, there's trainers too, okay. I was thinking this was too new too, but I couldn't quite remember. Cool. And finally, I've added a new upgrade. We built the Pokemon Hub, the challenge area. I won't spoil it for you, but the challenge area, there's lots of stuff that I'm sure you'll find super fun. I'll be off. Thanks, Abby. I actually have a secret area in the Config Lab where I manage everything from. I'll leave the door open for you if you ever want to give me a visit. Oh, Larvitar can evolve now too, that's kind of huge. Alright, so we should have Mondo quest rewards now. We can buy a Master Ball, let's go! 20 build parts, 7,000 space bucks. I expected way more. I guess we kind of stalled out at the very end last time. No, challenge area is free. I was like, man, I hope that I can afford this. Where do we want to build it though is the question of the day. I think I'll put it to the west of the town square. It feels good to me. Can't ride Larvitar. Feels bad. Hello, ball guy. Can I have a ball? Thanks for a ball. You're a real G. Anyone ever tell you that before, ball guy? Well, if they haven't, let me be the first one. Okay, cool. We'll do it west of here. We'll put it in the bottom left corner. I would have certainly built my area differently. If I could move everything, I think I would. But I don't think you can, which is fine. Pokemon Hub has been upgraded. Welcome home quest complete. That's, I believe, making every single space. So it looks like we got that done now, which is a nice treat. Wow, this feels way fancier than it has any right to be. You must be Miko, that is I. Name is Scott. Pokehaven told me to keep an eye out for a champion in the making. Guessing that's you, right? Would you look at that? You already put your name in the Hall of Fame. You're gonna fit in well around here then. You see, this building is an area for those who want to push themselves to compete some of the toughest challenges imaginable. In fact, why don't you have a look around? You'll find plenty of things around here that are interesting. Post-game quest complete. Hey Miko, I can offer you some curses to add extra challenge to your run in the future run. Oh, I don't want any curses right now. Oh, I am curious which ones are available. Oh, the opponents get things. Opponent and friendly Pokemon pick moves at random. That would probably be like a boon for me more than anything else. Okay, yeah, charms will have sandbox, but that makes sense. Are there any crazy charms? Oh, you could, wow, you could turn on saving? That's actually crazy. Full charms, I certainly won't be turning any of those on. That doesn't feel like much of a challenge. Hello, Miko. I've enjoyed seeing your progress so far. I'd like to issue some additional quests. Pokemon Masteries. I thought I was out of quests. Oh my goodness gracious me, oh my. Is this specific ones? Oh, this is like every Pokemon, basically. It's not literally everyone, but it's a lot of them. Oh, it's for Mega Stones and stuff. Oh, and that's probably Battle Bond Greninja. Oh, that's sick. Okay, I understand what's happening here. It's like, there's so many of these. Mimikyu Z. Oh, that's so cool. It looks like they just give money and the respective upgrade item. That's G-Max? I didn't realize G-Maxes were a thing. That's so cool. I'm so glad I beat this. We got Beldum Mastery! That's huge. You have access to the Pokemon Tracker alongside the quest I mentioned. Pokemon Tracker, keep track of every Pokemon you have entered into the Hall of Fame. Don't worry, you're not required to fill the Pokemon Tracker in order to return for quest completion. Just the Pokemon Mastery quest. Once you've completed the Mastery quest, special items will be available for purchase. Speak to me anytime to buy them. Okay, great. Hell yeah, I want it. Never mind. What's that little quest book you have there? So you're trying to complete quests, huh? Well, I got just the thing for you, challenges. Challenges are a special type of quest that can be completed in more depth. Take a look. Win a full run without any Pokemon ever fainting? Oh no. Random starter trade and always doing a full party trade with Mr. Randomness whenever possible. That's spicy. What are these things? Is that a lock with an H on it and then a Pokemon? Want to run with True Random Starter Trade, Embargo Curse, Beastie's Curse, and 10x Wild Curse? What the heck? Some of these are profoundly cursed. I can't wait to do some of them. Aesthetics goes hard. Only ever entering trainer battles with shiny Pokemon in your party. I could do that. Want a full run in under 2 hours, 30 minutes in game time? That seems tough. Catching exactly 5 Pokemon by the time you enter the Hall of Fame. That one also feels like doable. Challenges are really cool. They're different than quests. They track difficulty you last complete them on. Even exclusive rewards for completing them on high difficulty. So if you want to retry a challenge on harder difficulty, just head over to the config lab and keep an eye on the reward difficulty. Sounds exciting, right? That is really cool. It's also a lot, but it's really cool. I'd like to take the healing flask. What do you mean? When entering with the healing flask, your party will not get automatically healed before key battles. Instead, you'll be given a number of healing charges you may use via the healing flask. Healing flask will be recharged when your party's in any nurse. Give you another resource to manage and generally make adventures more tedious, as you'll have to be stricter with the healing items. What the heck? Grants you and other trainers the ability to Mega Evolve. Okay, so we can opt into getting Z moved to death. Oh no. I'll hold off on taking these just yet because we don't have any, but I really want to take all of them. But it's just gonna make the opponents blow us out of the water, I bet. Hello, quest board, my beloved. Okay, I was gonna say, town map upgrade teleport unlocked. Metagross. I was gonna say it's probably we have to go turn in the thing. That explains why we got the teleporter, because we just got the full town completed. Complete all other main quests in order and unlock the final quest. Enable and all 9 generations of trainers in rainbow mode. In the config lag, then win a full run. Okay, so it's like everything. Bring up to 6 Pokemon in the Gauntlet mode adventure and enter the Hall of Fame. And a full run with any of the Mega Rings. Okay, so we need to turn on Mega Ring at some point. We need to turn on all of them at some point. Is it interesting you get like a shiny Pokemon? There's like sparkles on it. I don't know what the H in the lock is though. The healing flask is funny. Complete any of the region style challenges, Kanto style, Johto style, Ore style, etc. Okay, so it's a lot of challenge completions and stuff, really. So we do have challenges here too. Wow, that is a lot. That really does just kind of unlock the entire game, huh? So what is Kanto style? Kanto variant with only Kanto trainers? Let's do Hoenn variant with only Hoenn trainers. How about that? So I wanted to do a Hoenn run anyways. I have the config item on me, so I should be able to control it from there, right? So trainers, we want Hoenn on, Unova off. I think that should be enough because we have the dex on it already. Let me just check to verify once more because I don't remember. I should have just pinned it. There's so many of them to do now. Heck, I've beaten the team leader of Team Rocket before. We're in a full standard run with Pokemon set to Hoenn and only Hoenn trainers available. Okay, I believe I have those active now. Let me just verify once more. Hoenn, nothing else. Perfect. I like Gen 3 a lot. Doesn't mean I'm good at Gen 3, but it certainly means that I like Gen 3. I'm struggling the menu. Okay, so we have Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I don't really like... I didn't play that as much as the other one. I don't really know the difference. So we should only get Hoenn Pokemon if we go for a random one, right? The Larvitar is Gen 2, so I don't know if it'll count. Our quest completion went from like 70% to 17%. Magnemite, Meditite, Azurill. Okay. Those are all things that existed before Hoenn. Easiest evolution of my life, if I'm being honest with you. What do we want? So we have a water fairy type. Actually, will it even have fairy? It should still have fairy, right? Surely they can't change the typing. We might be able to still grab Metagross. Metagross is Gen 3, right? From the daycare. Volcarona is certainly not. That's Bug? I thought that was Grass Nuts. Gloomy is dark. Thought Gloomy was Ghost, but that's spooky apparently. Oh my god, our dex is now empty. So Heracross is fine. Surskit. What do we want? I feel like we're like playing the game from scratch. We basically are now. I definitely want a Surskit. Surskit's super dope. I forgot to spend any money. I was just excited to do another run, to be honest with you. Oh, I forgot to check on my berries too. Heck. Did we get Gen 3 music as well? Oh, that's actually crazy. I feel like Heracross is also kind of a unit. There's one more Pokemon that hasn't spawned yet. So I'm pretty happy with most things here. Zubat's also pretty fun when you get into Crobat. This game's crazy. The more I think about it, the crazier it is. Nincada. Nincada the one that turns into Shedinja? It is, right? Means you want to leave an inventory spot open for it, assuming it functions the same. I think it's level 20 as well, so we should be able to get in the second gym. Heck. We don't really have a lot of damaging options. Are we speed tied? Okay, I thought we were, but now Surskit's outspeeding us, so maybe not. Thought we attacked first. I'm astonished at how slow that was. God, I'm funny. Really missed out on my chance of being a comedian. Oh, it's so nice to see new Pokemon. I know I could have just like played on a much easier difficulty, but I can't do it. This music gets kind of spooky. I could see Charm having some use. Oh, I definitely should have looked at upgrades. I can ride Heracross, let's go. Its first area is always so full of useful stuff. I just planted an Asperberry tree in my Pokopia recently. Felt kind of life-changing to me. That game is so fun, but man, playing it in the middle of the night's a bad idea. Oh, fine. I missed Voltorb Flip. You got me. I'm down for it. I know it's been a little bit. Wahi? Alright, let's do it. Who's that Pokemon? Oh, buddy. You should have brought out the Voltorb Flip. That is an Alakazam. Next one, please. Is this a joke? Okay, I was like, if they show Voltorb and Electrode, I'm gonna scream. That'd be messed up. That is a Chinchou. Chinchou? I always called it Chinchou. My headset's dying and I forgot it was. I'm so on top of things. That is a Natu. Oh, the Swords Dances actually sound sick. That is a Doduo. What's the last prize? Swords Dance or Dark Pulse? You know what, heck it, we'll take Dark Pulse because it's reusable as a skitty. I wonder if the legendaries are only from this dex now too. I love Kyogre, it would be so cool to get it. So we have a daycare, so we could... Actually, let's poke in the daycare because I'm curious about something. These are going to be all new gym leaders. Oh no, I forgot we can access it from the Go. I'm surprised the other ones are available. It might be that we can't use them? I don't know. I'm gonna release Heracross. I should have stored it in the thing. I don't know what I'm doing. It's been a little bit since I played, okay? I just can't think right now. My head's just not on right. I had a really rough day yesterday. That's my justification for not thinking logically today. But I feel a little bit better today. There's one of those days where you kind of realize that you got to do something or else you're just gonna fall apart. And I did something for once instead of just falling apart. I mean, I fell apart too, but look, I'm just glazing myself. I feel like I did good yesterday. No, I don't want a glimpse of the future. I do want to level up my Metagross. Metagross is absolutely Gen 3. I'm gonna think that leading with Metagross is the right idea. We have no idea what these gyms are. I don't remember Gen 3 at all. Who the heck are you? Oh, okay, yeah, fighting type 1's okay for Metagross. We have Zen Headbutt. Ooh. An attack up for me? You wouldn't. I got fainted? That has priority over Bullet Punch? That's crazy. I knew it got, like, priority if someone tried to swap out, but, like... Speaking of swapping out... This thing knows knockoff 100%, right? I didn't know Gen 3 was easy mode. That was my bad. I was just playing Nightmare mode. No big deal. The illusion of choice. Oh, Anorith is so cute with its stupid little eyes popping out the side of its head. Sorry for punching him. Bullet Punch is such a move. Genuinely one of the moves of all time. Okay. Oh right, it doesn't evolve on its own, so we have to do it manually. I hope I'm not wrong about this. I'm pretty sure this is the Shedinja one. Yeah, I'm down for double team. Double team stand attack is a little bit scrungle bunked for sure. Absorb. I guess? I'm surprised you're trying to learn Absorb. Okay, so I was totally wrong about the Shedinja. I think... I think I was wrong about Shedinja. Either that or has a different evolution method in this game. Emerald Rogue Shedinja. Oh, I should have checked the evolution method. I think this Pokemon, you can't get them by evolving a Nincada. You get a shiny one from the challenge. Okay, cool. Not that that's an issue or anything, but I did sacrifice a Heracross for nothing. The bright side, however, is we're not like super bogged down with a bunch of bug types now. I should check the evolution method for Golbat, because I think it's normally friendship. And if it's going to be friendship, I'm going to lead with Golbat for a little bit. Did we get Intimidate on our Masquerain? Is there anything else I can get? We did get Intimidate. It's just level 30, okay. We don't gotta sweat it. There's one other Pokemon in here that isn't Whismur and Anorith. Anorith is Bug Rock, right? Maybe it's not Bug Rock. I'm gonna chill for a little bit and wait for whatever the extra Pokemon is. Gulpin. I actually ran Gulpin's evolution. I think I'll go for Anorith. I know I said we're not gonna be a bug trainer, but I actually lied to you, and I'm sorry about that. Maybe it's not Bug. I'm pretty sure it's Bug Rock, but maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. Bug Gaming. Oops, this is not what I wanted to fight. It's freezing here today. We had like a 70-something degree Fahrenheit day recently. And that was super nice, and then after that it was just like rain and cold and nothing else. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have gone for Hisuian Zoroark. I should have went for Legends Arceus. Maybe we'll do that next. I completely forgot that's an option now. Hello, Birdkeeper. That looks like you should have dragons. You're neither. Maybe Birdkeeper doesn't exist in this gen. That's crazy. They didn't have birds in Gen 3. Oh my god. Sorry for assuming by your sprite that you liked birds. That was actually really uncool of me to do, and I'm super sorry about that. Oh no. I kind of forgot the concept of rivals existed. Let's do a move check. We haven't done a move check in a bit. Masquerain, are you a special attacker? You are a special attacker. You're gonna be super squishy, but that's fine. You have Intimidate, so that's something. Paralyze Metal Claw. Your moves get kind of wacky. You know that, Ninjask? Holy. You get Baton Pass. Did you get like a speed up thing? Speed Boost Baton Pass does in fact have me feeling something that I haven't felt since the 90s. That's crazy. I think I'm gonna lean into my age a little bit more. Like, I'm not that old, don't get me wrong. But it is really fun to be like, in my older years, I've finally come to terms with the difficulties of life. Might be my charm point. Slam paralyzes, right? Heck, I wanted to check it, but I keep mismicroing. It does not, okay. There's no way you're a special attacker, I knew it. But you will be Bouge Beatang. Without a doubt in your itty bitty bug heart. It's only itty bitty because your body is itty bitty because you're a bug. We have two really fun starters with Masquerain and Ninjask. We should just be able to give a speed up to basically anyone. We surprisingly have a really nice setup here. I'm going to bed. We'll Baton Pass out because we were going to... Do we Baton Pass Yawn? Surely not. What is entrainment? We can't use the same moves? You got Levitate. My Metagross has Levitate? Oh no, you gave me Levitate. I have Clear Body. I was like, I wish my Metagross had Levitate. That'd be awesome. That would be sick. Oh, Breloom. You didn't spore me, so you don't get to live. I don't know how to tell you it any other way. This game probably took a profound amount of work to make. Do we have a slot? No, we're full right now, but that's okay. We can potentially grab something. Grass catching. Yeah, I'm down. What type are you looking for, my dude? Base attack. A grass attacker? Probably not you. I didn't even think you were grass. Shiftry might be it, to be honest with you. Not gonna be a Ludicolo. It's just a stage 3 Pokemon. And it has like, it's not Voodoo. It has like swords for arms, you know? Cacnea is cool and all, but once you get a taste of the true power of a cactus Pokemon, you don't really go back. It could be Tropius. I think it's Shiftry. Isn't it weird that Rayquaza is not grass type? Does that bother anyone else? Although I guess Kyogre is water and Groudon is ground. That was kind of brave of them to do, to be honest. Make it so that Primal Kyogre and Kyogre in general just completely eclipses Groudon in every way. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. So the stage 3 Pokemon too. Okay, we'll take 5,000 space bucks. Will we take Shiftry Grass Dark? I think we should. But what would we drop? All these Pokemon are so novel to me, I don't really want to drop any of them. I guess Anorith, because I haven't given it an item yet, although Anorith is so cute that I feel bad doing it. So we'll just do it quick so I don't have to feel bad about it as much. It has a daycare rest stop and a battle prep rest stop. I definitely know very little about these Pokemon. Did we get Huge Power on our Azumarill? Because that changes a little bit about how I feel. Okay, I don't know if it has anything else, but I know that Huge Power is really fun on him. Let us look at our Shiftry and see what we have going on with that. A lot of our abilities are crazy. Speed and Sunshine. Sunny Day Air Cutter, Payback Hurricane. Okay. U-turn would be nice on our boyo, but we have Baton Pass, so it's fine right now. Rocky Helmet is not what I expected from Masquerain. I guess maybe it's just to like set up and get out. Yeah, nothing too crazy, just things you'd expect. Knockoff Sucker Punch Leaf's Term looks like a much better moveset than what we have right now. I'm gonna grab a Life Orb because it's in the shop. I don't know if we're gonna use it quite yet. Just a couple gems and stuff for people to hold. Shiftry hasn't leveled up yet, so I'm not going to do item holds and skills quite yet. Let us get through here first and do a quick level up. It's so nice seeing other Pokemon. It was like 30 hours of playing before I got my first clear. You gotta understand, like, it's like I finally unlocked the rest of the game. Alright, what do we have on here? Leaf Blade, I will certainly be taking that. I know that you're fairly low level, so it's, like, unlikely. In spite of you having Chlorophyll, I don't think we really want to run Sunny Day. Don't really have anything else to go into it, and you're just going to get toasted if something uses a fire move, so we're going to skip on that for at least the moment. With Leaf Blade given over, we will go over to our held items. We will give that Miracle Seed over to Shiftry. We have an Eviolite, so we can give that. I mean, Golbat's about to evolve. We don't really need to give it to anyone yet. I don't know if I want to give over the Psychic Gem yet. We'll just go. Let's just go. It's Gem 2. We're living our best life right now. That's Flannery. So, Fire. Fire is kind of horrible for us. Yeah, it's fine. We survive a hit. We don't get hit. Confuse Ray is probably okay. This is a real problem. I wish you could make stuff like that up, but you can't. You just have to come here for it to happen every time, without fail. I should have just swapped, but it would have been really nice to carry over the plus speed and everything. Azumarill just kind of solos this entire gym, huh? I should have switched. I'm so dumb. I am so sorry, Ninjask. That was actually super uncash money of me to do. Oh, it's gone. It's not floating behind me anymore. Dang it, I kind of like that Baton Pass idea. Maybe we can get another one. Yeah, no worries, Flannery. It's a legendary? Oh, imagine we get the Cougs or the Groods. Oh my god, what a world that would be. Okay, Rock type is the next gym. Steel should be fine, right? We'll do a catching contest in the off chance we don't catch whatever's available. I want to buy that Master Ball too. That'd be nice to get a legendary really early. So it's water type speed is what we're looking for. I don't really know what that would be. Probably not Relicanth, though Relicanth is dope. Pelipper might be it. I feel like my brain says Pelipper's slow, but it's a stage 2. I'm gonna grab it really quick. I feel like it can get quick. Oh, but think about the Swampert we can go for. One Swampy Boy, you don't think? One Swampy Girl? It's always one Swampy Boy because of stupid 87.5% chance. I do think Pelipper is faster than Marshtomp, for the record. I just really like Swampert. Melodic. That's shiny? No, it's not shiny. Friendship ended with Swampert, which I think would probably be a safer pick. I just like Melodic. I give it to me straight, boss. Do I win? Is Melodic the fastest thing here? It could be. Was it Pelipper? Love Disc. Oh, I didn't know Love Disc was even there, let alone that fast. We do get to keep the Melodic, which is nice. What do we got for our Pokemon of Legends? Okay, so that's gonna certainly run. I'm willing to bet it's faster than us too. I was thinking that I know that one of our Pokemon could learn like Mean Look and keep it. I think I'm gonna try and Quick Ball. We might be able to get lucky. Ah, heck. Alright, Latias is on routes now. We'll have to try to remember that. I think I'm gonna just focus on Quick Balling. We'd not level up at all, so we definitely need a Cap again. This will give us the evolution for our Golbat into a Crobat as well. We definitely have Scary Face as an option. Oh, Scary Face is the wrong one. Is it Mean Look? It's Mean Look that I was thinking of. Whoops! Let's pretend that I knew that and I'm not as dumb as I am. Water Gun, probably over Quick Attack, right? We're pretty fast-ish. I feel like Stun Spore would be really useful to have, but Quick Attack KOing, let's just stick with what we have now. I actually really grew to like Crobat. I was like not a Zubat fan because they show up like every 2 steps in like early Pokemon game dungeons, but Crobat's kind of a homie, you gotta admit. I should record runs of this for YouTube. I think that could be fun. Although, to be honest, like, I'd be reluctant to do, like, proper editing for videos like that because they get so long. I know I should, but even doing Pokemon Odyssey was, like, a surprising amount of work. Melodic, what are you? You are a special attacker, faux show. Okay, I think we're good. This is a rock type gym, which means I'm leading kind of badly, but we are, of course, it's Rocks in. We are going to land a attack down. Is this the gen where there's a double battle gym leader? I feel like it is. Now that I've like had a moment to think about it, I think that this was Tate and Lisa, right? And they weren't Gen 4. Jerk. I was hoping the Thunder Wave was gonna miss. You got me. I saw how little it hit, and I was like, if I Aqua Ring, I'm gonna heal most of it off. So I'll just go for the heal. Stealth Rock? Kind of rude, but I think it's already Ogre. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Heck. I don't know if it's worth dumping all these cherry berries. I could just see myself being stunned like 8 turns in a row. Oh, come on! We've missed 2 of our 3 moves so far. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy, I guess, but it is a little annoying. It's crazy. I take it back. I feel totally validated in my complaints. We've missed 3 of our 4 moves. This is such Emerald Rogue. I don't know if it's just like a me thing or if you just have a dramatically heightened chance to miss your moves in this game, but I miss things constantly. Although I'm a person of very like extreme luck. Like either I'm getting the gotcha character on the first pull or the 190th. There's really no in between. We made it. 6 cherry berries later. Maybe we get a paralysis with the bounce. We have missed 4 out of 6 moves so far, and I think it just turned off our huge power, which is bonus annoying. Surely it doesn't hurt that bad. I guess I'll just go for the stab. We've missed 5 out of 7 moves. Actually, I think it's 5 out of 8 now. These have a 10% chance to miss, except for I think bounce is a 15%. This is like so astronomically unlucky. Yeah, what the hell? I see, this is why I generally stick with moves with 100%, because it just ends up like this and I'm just like sitting here. I don't think we win this matchup if we keep missing. I mean, we certainly don't win if we keep missing. I've been playing through Pokemon Star Emerald with Moemon. So I actually know a little bit about Gen 3. Like, I'm at least somewhat familiar with the Pokemon. I feel like this Solrock could sweep me. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I know it sounds like I am. But I think the Solrock can sweep me. like unironically. Don't crit. If that crit, that killed. Okay, this certainly can't sweep me. Metagross is like a super safe swap. No chance you have Shadow Ball. Why would you have Shadow Ball? I think you can learn it though. Imagine if Flinch carried into the next turn. Like we swap into that and we get Flinch next turn. I forgot that Steel obliterates Rock. I think I talked about that earlier. I made that a lot harder than I had any right to be. Me going for the speedrun, also me. There's a full stop rest stop here, so I'd rather go on the top side because it's just better in general. Let's do a route. I think course is ground. Oh, the Marshtomp is here. We're kind of going hard on water types. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of Azumarill because we've run it a lot on previous runs. I think it's like an extremely solid Pokemon and a fantastic part of our team for the record. But I think we're gonna grab it for now because we need to drop something anyways if we get... Dive Ball's probably not the right one. Ultra Ball's fine. If we get the Legendary, I forgot actually. We should be doing a lot more routes than I'm doing right now. I don't love that that happened. I'd rather keep the Masquerain if we can. Do I have any repels? I do. Only thing I want to avoid is going through ice puzzles when Latias spawns. I'd also prefer it to not spawn in an area that's inaccessible to me, but this map is like real notorious for that. I say notorious like I'm not the only person who thinks about this stuff. Maybe I'm not. I saw recently that some like dramatically more popular than me content creator played this game. I think I brought a lot of people to it. I brought a couple people at least. Really quick balls to play. As soon as it didn't get the critical shake, I was like, there's no chance we get this. That's fine. This gives us a little time to focus on going for the puzzles and stuff. Whoa, Crobat's so fast! Sure, we'll take a train battle. Not like good workout. The heck is Switcheroo? Gotta evolve Marshtomp. Check Shiftry's moves too. I'm willing to bet. Oh, I forgot that you're poison actually. Thank goodness. I was like, don't like Sludge Bomb my Shiftry. I just started using it. Although maybe Dark Resist or something. I don't know how Dark and Poison do. They might not have any interaction at all. Oh my god, my Swampy Wompy. I was going for a shiny Swampert in Pokemon Unbound, and I did probably 1,000 eggs, and I didn't get it, and I need to go back and get it. But it's just such a pain. It'd probably be quicker for me just to learn the Battle Frontier stuff. If nothing else, I think a lot of these fan games have gotten me dramatically better at the concept of Pokemon battling, to the point where I was actually considering playing Pokemon Champions in spite of having no interest nor experience with, like, VGC Pokemon. So that's something. See, I wouldn't want to be a... Gonna switch our lead over to Shiftry. Most things in this route can be Shiftry one hit. Oops. Yeah, Miko, just do the same thing. There's actually no other options. Sorry, my brain had to rub together for a little bit. Hey, Adamantment's nice. I forgot we were using Max Repel. I was like, why do I keep walking through this thing? I will do a quick move check. I don't remember if we have a rival on this floor or not. I don't really know how long it's been since we've seen one. Mean Look. Okay, so we do have Mean Look. I'm gonna Mean Look on Crobat next time, I think, when we see it. I don't know if we'll outspeed it is my one concern, which will waste an entire, like, cycle to get a chance at it. Muddy Water is just such a sick move. I did not know that you were a physical attacker, my blessed Swampert. That really kind of blows my mind. Maybe you're not, but you're like slightly ahead in physical attack, which has me feeling something. Young me would not have like... I mean, young me probably would have been like, yeah, physical is obviously stronger than special because physical does like damage and special doesn't. Something stupid like that sounds really up my wheelhouse. Yeah, I guess we'll stick with Air Slash for the chance to flinch. I do like the idea of Giga Drain though. I guess we'll drop Quick Attack and I'll surely regret that in a little bit. Ironically, I think we can actually surf with this Melodic too. Like, we have the ability to use surf. Because we have unlocked it, so if we ride the Melodic, we should be able to take advantage. Shiftry just does not learn anything ever, is really how it goes. If we get a route with surfing, we should try to surf since we haven't done it before. Heck. I'll just avoid the Marshtomp. That'll be cool, and everyone will think I'm cool and great. You know what? Maybe I will use another one of those. Heck's a Reaper Cloth. Protector? I don't know what the heck those are for. I didn't take one of the items here, but I don't remember how to get it. Never mind, I figured it out. I'm going the wrong way. We gotta go around the entire hoop again. I should get a Hoopa. Although shiny Hoopa's not blue in this game, I bet. Hoopa, my beloved. That took like 20,000 resets. I was going crazy with that one. Actually, I think it was more like 30-something thousand. It was bad. Like, that was really unfortunate. How much money do we have? Because I kind of want to gamble for money, but if we have a lot of it, I'm going to just go for the challenge. We have a lot more than they would give us, that's for gosh darn sure. I'll go for the game show. Come on, Wahi, you know it's time for Voltorb Flip. Not going to sugarcoat it. Oh, come on, you're giving me the free ones. That's cast form, my dude. I didn't even see what the reward was. I would love 3 red cards. That's a Sably. Loudred? I almost said Whiscash, which is not right. Yeah, I'm down, dude. There's a Maku hitter. I remember being like, this thing's unfair, like there's literally like the Pokemon that it isn't here, but then I learned that you could actually scroll down. There's a Chingling. This is so much easier than the other two. I'll take a bunch of belly drums. That is a not to again. You tried that last time on me and it didn't work. Yeah, there's no reason to not do the Flora Stomp. Are we of level? 45 should be of level, cool. I'm gonna give some berries to Swampert and Melodic. The citrus berries are just crazy. Like, growing a bunch of these was one of the best decisions I made, I swear. Genuinely one of the biggest, like, game-changing things, because you could skip a turn's healing, which is, like, a really big deal. The fact that it scales through the run is crazy town too. I think we're gonna just grab Hyper Potions and kind of skedaddle out of here. I don't know what typing this is going to be. I am gonna set up my team with the expectation of it being a double battle. Specifically just having Metagross in slot 2, just so we can swap something else, because Metagross is just so safe. It might not be a double battle. I would be surprised if it was in actuality. I don't remember Juan. I guess it's water? Love Disc is apparently quite fast. The crit did like nothing? Swampert, maybe, with Rock Slide? I was thinking Crobat had Rock Slide for some reason. Can Rock Slide hit while they're bouncing? Okay, you outspeed the crap out of me and you paralyze on the first hit, which is really cool of you to do. And we're This game is not good for me, I swear. Yeah, we'll paralyze heal, I guess. It knows Power Whip. That was a fortuitous miss. That would 4x us and almost certainly kill us. Gyarados is a menace. I was expecting it to know, like, knockoff or something. I missed another Power Whip. Very lucky. I don't think this will KO. Oh. That is a dark type, that's why. It's actually a rather tough gym for us. We don't do That did so much damage. We outspeed it. I was thinking Shiftry was pretty quick. I was hoping that was the case. This is starting to get kind of tough. I don't think we outspeed Gyarados on Shiftry. Maybe we do. Okay, it bounced at least, so we have some reaction to it. The issue is I don't know if we kill with Metagross or not. Are you kidding me? Why? Okay. Thank goodness. We've been paralyzed. I think every time that something could paralyze, it successfully paralyzed us so far. Which is like a true testament to what they're bringing to the table. But man, it's going right through me. Do you ever hit a Pokemon, see its health just go nowhere and go, uh-oh? Because that's currently what I'm feeling. Oh, goodbye, Metagross, my beloved. You survived? No, I don't want to forfeit. I'm sorry, that was a real misinput on my part. Switching to Crobat? We're so dangerous into ice, and that was a crazy read. What do we do? Haze means we might survive? Icicle Spear will probably kill us. If we get lucky and it hits too? Sorry, Crobat. Never mind, we just got unlucky instead. There's no way that could Skill Link. Crit, defense down, paralyzed. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. I swear we have that on as like a challenge or something. I know it's just bad luck, but it feels like it is, you know? We have defense down, so it's probably gonna do a number on us. It wasn't actually so bad. Another defense down. Is liquidation guaranteed? Maybe I'm complaining over nothing. Liquidation Pokemon. It's a 1 in 5 chance, which is actually 100% if you don't really think about it at all. Melodic's kind of a bulk mistress, so I'm hoping that that'll be enough to keep us going for a little bit. We're not dragon type in spite of having a dragon move, so we don't have to be scared about that. This is some stat down, right? That's really bad. I think we're dead. Water Pulse confuses and then you hit yourself? Alright, no, we're dead. Shiftry outspeeds in one hits? Hi. That was real rude. The Belly Drum Azumarill. I didn't know it could learn Belly Drum. That could have probably one hit us if we were like level 70, let alone 45. A couple losses there, but we needed some slots anyways, so I'm gonna try to take it in stride. That's a Dark Deal and a Team Hideout, but if we take those, we're giving up on a chance at our Legendary. I'll take the chance at the Legendary first, I think, because we have like a setup for it and everything. I feel bad skipping the Team Hideout because those rare candies are actually like really good. Crobat died. We don't have a setup for it anymore. No. Vulpix kind of goes hard though. You don't think? Do not use the Quick Ball. Do use the Dusk Ball because we are inside of a cave. Whiscash also goes hard, but we really don't need another Water Ground type. I'm gonna switch over to Swampert so that it can... I guess I'll switch over to Shiftry because I think it's a little faster than Swampert. Getting our berries knocked off was also, like, profoundly rude. I was trying to fight the Donphan, but that's fine. I'll just talk to Shiftry 6 times in a row instead. Cool. Is it like it's Shifty, but it's a Shift Tree? Is that why its name is Shiftry? Like T-R-E-E? Or is it Shift Try? Surely it's pronounced Shift Tree. Surely Shiftry can learn Mean Look. Heck. Like, look at its face. It looks so mean. It doesn't learn literally anything ever, actually. That's its charm point, is that it just doesn't learn anything. Heck. I forgot we lost Krogunk and it was all my fault. I said Krogunk. Wow, that's brutal. Heck, did we lose? Right. Crobat. Okay, in my defense, Crobat and Krogunk aren't that different. Kind of a rough nature we have rocking over here. I think I'm gonna just chill a sec and wait for the legendary spawn. And maybe I'm patient. We have Mondo Max Repels. I don't mind using a bunch of them in here. Because this is like everywhere is a battle available area. A battle zone as it's known. I'm making that up. I have no idea what they're known as. If we don't kill this thing, might like Aurora Beam us and kill us. What do you mean that was just plain rude? You told me to get out of the way, triathlon person. I could catch Camerupt or something. Vulpix is Firestone. I guess we'll Eviolite it for now because we don't think we have a Firestone. No, we certainly don't. Room service? The heck is room service? We're finding the weirdest stuff, I swear. Now the question is, do I hit it? I think the answer is still no. The answer was yes. I can't believe this. I mean, I can believe it. I'm just sad about it, okay? I was like, it's not a Sunstone, right? Maybe we get a lab and we can get Crobat back, not Krogunk. We're out of Quick Balls now, so there's not really a reason to go for it anymore. Hey, who put this rock back over here? Mondio. Oh, there is no benefit to doing that, actually. That's cool. I think I'm gonna take another route over the Dark Deal. Oh, I love Jigglypuff. I really like Absol, but I really like Jigglypuff. Sorry, Jigglypuff. Look at its eyes, it's beautiful. You gotta intimidate them by taking out one of their kind and then they'll just stay in the bomb. Gingy. Castform's a cool Pokemon. I feel like Rotom is just easier to use Castform though. That's probably like a lukewarm take coming from someone that has like no real experience using either of these Pokemon. That's how it feels to me, you know? Me and my crew own these routes. See those Jigglypuffs hanging around? We put those back into the environment after the Great Flood. Oh, that's cool, dude. Thought we had like Earthquake or something, but we certainly do not. It's an unfortunate midst of muddy water. as a fortuitous hit of muddy water. We got some lumberries. I wish we could take those out with us. I would run lumberries constantly if I can get some. I think I have to upgrade the shop to get lumberries though. Maybe I don't, and I can just buy them and never knew. Is Melodic dead? Heck, I bet you Swampert can still surf though, right? It can learn surf, so we should be able to go in the water. Heck, you can't ride Swampert. I'm not, like, requesting Despacito or anything, but Alexa, I'm gonna need something real tough. I'm really glad I don't have an Alexa, because I would be saying stuff like that unironically all the time. I guess ironically, I would be saying it ironically, then Alexa would be like, okay, here's Despacito, and the stream would get muted again. And then YouTube would be like, we took down your stream because we noticed you weren't using copyrighted, you're using not copyrighted stuff. I haven't seen Latias spawn yet. Right? I don't think we've seen Latias. I think I'm gonna use Metagross to punch Latias once, and we'll call that hopefully fine. I thought we had a max repel on, so I was standing still as Absol walked up and asserted its dominance on me. Would have been so nice to get it with the quick balls. I should just save one quick ball. I'm just watching this thing creep up on me. I'm like, alright, fine, I'll use a repel. I'm pretty sure it didn't spawn in this route, right? No, because I would have been out of quick balls last route. It's hard to remember sometime. This doesn't really help the speedrun dream, though. We're already pretty far behind on that, I think. Because what, there's technically 15 floors? Is that right? I could be persuaded into running this instead, I think. Oh, and you already know Sword Stance too. Wait a minute, you're gonna one-hit Metagross, aren't you? I was trusting, oh my god. I was trusting that it was gonna try and buff again. Because logically it would be like, oh, my stat was down and I used a Sword Stance, but the AI might just kind of do random stuff. That was such a misplay. Well, now we just have space for the Latias that we're definitely gonna get. Actually, we don't have space for it. I don't think we have a Moonstone for Jigglypuff either. I mean, Absol's a cool Pokemon. There's like 2 Mega Absols now, which kind of goes hard. I only think one of them's in this game, and I don't even have the stone for it, but we can get a quest complete with that. So that's something. Maybe Latias only comes once per floor rather than once per route. I could believe that to be true. Yeah, let's just get it. I'm gonna lick my wounds. We just traded basically a Masquerain for an Absol. Probably do Life Orb Absol. I keep saying Absol like I'm Darkside Phil, and that's really causing me problems. Speed down is not really what I wanted to see. I mean, Sucker Punch is nice at least. I always thought Absol was normal type. Really shocked me to learn it was dark, like, in the last year or two. I don't really think there's too much I want to battle prep here. We don't really have a lot of money. Actually, do you sell Firestone? That would be something I'd be interested in. You do not. Can Metagross get Levitate? Light Metal. What is Light Metal? You know what? Let's buy a patch because I'm curious about it. Kind of ultra risky to be like, I'm gonna get rid of a pretty solid ability and just hope that this other one doesn't suck, but I don't know what Light Metal is. You know, sometimes you gotta be dumb to be smart. Halves weight. I don't think that's great. I was gonna say maybe that's fine. I don't know if it's better than Clear Body. Well, we're not gonna get Grass Knotted as hard. Some people pay a lot of money to get Grass Knotted, and I'm here just like reducing my efficiency of Grass Knotting. Crazy. I'm gonna hope we don't need to really use Jigglypuff or Vulpix, I think. Vulpix less so, but Jigglypuff certainly I'm gonna hopefully avoid. Shiftry still hasn't learned anything. That's actually insane. I think we'll stick with it being an attacker. Meteor Mash is just like better Metal Claw if you think about it. What TM did we get? I think it was something useful, but I don't really remember what it was. We do have 4 belly drums and no one can use it. Power Up Punch is sick. It's a shame that Absol can't learn that. Although the people that can learn Dark Pulse, like most of these are physical attackers, except Vulpix, I guess, but let's hold off for the moment. We're kind of struggling, if I'm being 420 candid with you. I don't know why I say 420 candid. I guess because it's funny to me this is a normal type gym. When people are like 420 Blaze It, XX, Ghost Killa, 69XX. It takes me back to the Xbox Live era, you know? Ooh, Sucker Punch Protean, my man. Nice crit. No attack up. Oh, Metagross is dead for sure. Because Slacking has an immense amount of stats, and I'm willing to bet it doesn't have Truant. Which is a real problem. Maybe it has Truant still. If it has Truant, we're in a much better place than we would be otherwise. It does have Truant. Okay. I tried to pay back expecting to be hit. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna Swords Dance and then we're going to Sucker Punch. Heck. I was gonna Night Slash too. I sure hope we can one hit with Sucker Punch. Life Orb, Swords Dance. We do have plenty of damage. Probably gonna Teeter Dance, so I'm gonna knock off. Are we Super Luck Absol? We must be. I feel like we've crit a lot of things so far. It's gonna Fake Out, I think. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. I played the Slacking bad. I feel like I fought a Slacking in this that didn't have Truant, which I didn't know was possible, but I'm pretty sure I fought one without Truant. Maybe it was a different game that I played, and that was like a real heckin' problem. We can get a Pokemon back or we can take a Dark Deal. If we get a Pokemon back, we have to skip all routes in this route, which I'm not interested in. There is a Legendary available. I could do a dark deal and a route in addition. Heck it, let's hit up a dark deal. What's the worst that could happen? Friendly Pokemon door stat changes is interesting. 15% chance to flinch is also interesting. And Quick Claw. So Quick Claw gives us priority on moves. Ignoring stat changes means that if they do defense ups, we'll still crunch them, but not many of them do. I'm gonna go with chance to flinch. I think that the shops are more expensive. Items cannot be used in battle except Pokeballs. That's horrible. Oh my god, that's really bad. Oh no, that's like a real problem, actually. Oh, that is not great news for the dream, let me tell you what. Like, it could certainly be worse, but not much. That's kind of the worst possible thing. Alright, well... We'll have to work with it. We don't really have a say in it, huh? Oh, hello, Trainer's Feet. Wasn't meaning to look at you at all. You're actually off of my plane of vision, which exists in like a 16 by 16 square. I guess it's more like a 16 by like 32. If this hits, it should crunch it even with the attack down. Our team is looking sad, let me tell you what. Are we dead? There's no chance, right? It's unlikely that we're just dead. We can't use items in battle and I'm gonna be outsped. We're gonna die to a Breloom. You guys wanna play like RuneScape or something? Full picture so fast. Are you faster than Sceptile? No, but no burn. Heck, I was really hoping we outsped. Sceptile kind of obliterates Swampert in the matchup. I'm about to take down myself. Never mind the Citrus Berry. Oh my god, I bought all those healing items too because I was like, I could just juice this through healing in battle. This is so bad. I didn't know what was at stake. I was like, yeah, we could take, like, I don't care. The opponents have, like, a chance to endure. That's annoying, but I could live it. Not using items in battle is pretty unfork knife for what is effectively a 0% chance to flinch because it's me that we're talking about. That's real uncool. And they've also given me, like, every stone but Firestone. Although maybe Eviolite saved our buns there. Alright, we're just running. This game got real. It gets really mean after like Gym 4. It goes from like a happy fun time to like you're about to be in a lot of pain and I'm like, really, do I have to? And they're like, yeah, you do. Like, crap. Guess we can get our Shiftry back, right? Y'all miss Shiftry? Because I do. You miss Swampert because I do. What do we do in this situation? We're like hemorrhaging healing items. I that's why I wasn't catching anything. So I was like, everything in this route looks kind of strong. Guess I could lead with Absol maybe, but Absol's not gonna be much tankier. But I guess Swampert being 3x'd by grass is not exactly the dream. You went for the extra sensory, my dude. The Zen headbutt, what? Do they think my Absol's like a Zoroark? I guess Zoroark would also be dark. It's so weird. Okay. We got Nuzleaf and we got Lombre. Those are some iconic Pokemon. And we have the stones for these two. We don't have the Fire Stone, but we have the Water and Leaf Stone. Isn't it weird they went for Leaf Stone instead of like Grass Stone? Alright, we're recovering. This is my roommate calls it the Donkey Kong Surge, right? You just gotta be in 8th place for a while and then you'll go into 1st. The Donkey Kong Surge is such a funny term. Since I heard it for the first time, it really stuck with me. See, we're looking way better now. We got coverage, we got types. So why do I still seem so timid? Who can say? Neither of you know the move rights. Ah, heck, I forgot we lost Metagross. Thing is like, if I quick attack it with Absol, it'll probably be fine. I guess I'll go for it. That was like nothing. I could have like, I don't think I could have knocked off it. I was expecting a little bit more. I guess I was expecting a crit is where I was at. I had no reason to really expect a crit. Oh yeah, well, let me check. We are super luck, right? We're pressure? We've crit like 9 times so far. Never mind. Fire Fang's a cool TM. Ooh, you remember when I was like, we're bouncing back Donkey Kong Surge and that whole like speech I gave? Yeah, I don't know about it anymore. What a great time to have Pokemon fan games though. There's some absolute bangers out there nowadays. Okay, I figured you'd Swift Swim. I'm gonna lead with Absol, because if Absol gets set up, it's basically GG. This being said, Absol is very glass cannony, and its speed is also like kind of stinky winky. I could give it Adamant here, that might make a nice difference. At least it'll give us the speed up, which is nice. I just really need to hope she doesn't lead with something that has a fighting move. I don't really know what else Dark is weak to other than fighting. Poison, maybe? Fairy. It's definitely weak to Fairy. It probably knows a Fairy move, but it's probably going to set up. Short Room's fine. I wasted a Sucker Punch, which is actually like one of the worst things ever. Oh no. Alright, well Absol's dead, unfortunately. I should have done 2 Sword Dances. I thought about it too. I was like, if it's Mach Punches or something, we should be fine. But it did not Mach Punch. Our little Vulpix has actually done an incredible amount of work. Not against that, though. That is not where we do work. I should have faked out. That did so little damage. Hoping for like a poison powder that misses. I can't use items in battle anymore. I forgot. Oh no. Come on, crit, because I don't think this is going to kill otherwise. The 15% flinch chance went off. I forgot we had it. No way. The little Vulpix that could. The little Vulpix that could. No items in battle is just so crazy. Like, there are some gnarly ones, but that, at least for someone with a skill set such as my own, that is a real death sentence. Tropius is a real problem, except for Vulpix, but I think Vulpix will die, so I don't really want to switch in. You can't leech seed grass types on them. Okay, that did like 4 damage. The substitute's actually pretty big. Swampert gets 4x by grass. I don't know why I switched. It doesn't know any grass moves. It doesn't know any grass moves. We just verified that. Okay. Dang, that's a crazy read. I thought I'd go for the back-to-back protect. Really wish we had Melodic. Because this is a really gnarly, like, stall out that they have going. Flinch, please, flinch, please, flinch, please. Oh my god, that's big, but it's not going to be enough. We need another flinch. Oh no, without the berry substitute would have failed too. And it got the citrus berry back. Oh, this sucks. This ultra sucks. This Tropius is so good into our team right now. It always reads the swap perfectly too. Sorry, Shiftry. I appreciate all your hard work. It's weird that it only leech seeds the Swampert specifically. I guess because he's super effective on the rest of my team. It has harvested. We're just dead. Harvest Tropius with this. This has been such a painful series of things that have happened consecutively. Which? It just has citrus berry like 4 times. Actually, it's been 5 now, isn't it? This is so messed up. Oh my god, this Tropius is crazy. What does that ability do? I gotta look it up. I know it like has to do with berries. Vulpix, my beloved. That's so sad that Whiscash is the last Pokemon because I think Ludicolo gets 1 hit. If only it had set up instead. Well, GG on this run. I don't think extrasensory 1 hits. We just can't heal. Losing the ability to heal was crazy. Yeah, I don't think we kill. Good run. What the heck does Harvest do? 50% chance of being restored at the end of each turn. It's just like constant? That's insane. That's really cool. We gotta do something like that. See, we do have a lot to learn. I understand why they didn't let us do this early on, because, like, I mean, I don't know. There's so much difference in Gen 3 versus the run we did before. That's cool, though. It feels so fresh now. Larvitar got some new moves, too. I want to check on our berry field and stuff. Also, I want to spend some Dash, some dollar bills. Yo. People totally say yo. We should have, like, plenty of citrus berries now. We should need to grow more. I want to grow more of whatever these are, the Belus, because these are how we get our Palkia, which I would really like to get. I still do not have a legendary of my own. You know, we might be able to do a set of mixing the Belu berries now. If we get Kyogre too, because we're doing Gen 3 now. Although I guess the legendaries don't really matter. Maybe they do. Actually, no, because in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or not Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, you were able to fly on the world map with Latios or Latias, right? I feel like I remember that being a thing. That's probably why Latias and Latios are legendaries in this gen. Though I could be wrong. Wait, no, Latias and Latias are just normal legendaries from Gen 3. What am I thinking? I was thinking they were Gen 4 for some reason. They're absolutely Gen 3. So our legendaries are changed as well, it looks like. I'm just glad we don't have to see Zarude anymore. That thing is so bad. Like, I'm sorry, any Zarude fans. Like, I don't know how to tell you this other than to give it to you straight. Zarude is just terrible. Alright, let's see. And get Daycare XP up. I think I want more Pokeblock at once. Mince would be nice as well. Berry Yield is also quite good. I think this is probably the last upgrade for him, right? Alright, I'm gonna max out the Berry Field. I dropped Zarude for Shaman in my first one. I feel like Zarude has, like, nothing going on for it. Like, I tried to use it, but, like, I think my champion had Zarude, and they just kept spamming jungle healing for, like, an eighth of its health, and I was like, what are you doing? Okay, so we have 22 left. I don't know if I care about XP up all that much. I think I'm mainly thinking about Pokeblocks right now, but I'm sure this one scales a bunch, so I don't want to do it too many times. Battle Shop could be a good idea. Improving IVs is certainly a good idea as well, so we'll grab the bakery. Sure, you know, we'll grab Treat Shop, and then we'll grab Pokeblock Shop. I wasn't gonna grab that, but now I will. I guess the Battle Shop as well. The Tea Room is interesting, I just don't know if it's worth spending on... Oh, there's a held item shop? That would have been really good to know. The Tea Room's interesting, but, like, I don't know if there's gonna be much value in changing Pokemon's genders and stuff. I guess if you're going for, like, specifically attract or something, but you can't really control what the opponents are. I guess it may be for flavor if you prefer that. Whoa. $30 Pokeblocks per 70 berries? This is dramatically better. Right, this is like a 2-to-1 instead of way worse. Yeah, I'll chug with you. I'm down. Alright, lock in. Novice, I swear. I guess because we produce so many berries at once now. I should not have done this. I should have planted these instead, but I just wanted to mix Pokeblocks. You got me. Heck. Novice, I know I'm, like, ripping here, but I wanted to see if I could, like, double tap plenty of these. And when you miss, it changes the speed, which really messes me up. So I was seeing if I could double tap. I know I had more misses than you. I understand that, Novice. We made 10 water Pokeblocks, but that's half of what we needed, which is good. I think we need 20 to try to go for Palkia. We have 5 more spots, so we should be sure to plant those. We also kind of have Mondo space bucks, which we should be sure to spend. I think Chestos make another Pokeblock we want. We've maxed out the rate of these. This is definitely, like, a good upgrade. I'm not coping and just telling myself this because, like, the more berries we produce at once, the more healing items we can make, the more legendaries we can seemingly get, assuming I understand it right, but I still don't have one, so I could be wrong. But I think Berry Fields is just, like, a really solid upgrade. I almost got 50k, which is nice. What upgrades did you have for me still? Why would I do that? Is this to say that I could use the whistle to call a Pokemon from the daycare? That's potentially valuable. If so, heck it, I'll take the bait. I'm curious enough about it. When you use your gold whistle, you got so many Pokemon store in the daycare. Okay, that's what I was thinking. We can keep a surfing one in the daycare then, which is a great idea. Teach you how to fly? Dude, I would love to fly. I just can't afford it. It's expensive in this economy. I've never been first class, you know that. Like, what are you thinking you're doing? Ooh, they sell full restores out. Now, the embargo curse was truly a real problem. We really fall apart when that happens. 50k for a Master Ball is actually, like, really economic. I know I was just saying 30k to fly was not economic, and I identify that, and I seem a little hypocritical. The heck is an Alola artifact? Makes certain species of Pokemon evolve. I know what Auspicious Armor probably is, at least. This is nice, though, because now if we have a Pokemon... Speaking of, I want to try to get a Zoroark, a Hisuian Zoroark. Ah, man, the game opens up so much once you clear once. This is so cool. I don't feel like overwhelmed, per se. There's just a lot of different things I want to go for. Oh, we should try to grab Absol if we can. Any Absol's really clean looking. Heck, we didn't get Latias on here. Look at stupid Zarude. I'm sorry. Zarude's not that stupid. It just makes me mad. I don't get the point of it. It just feels really, like, not strong. Its moveset at least felt really rough for me. Is Absol on this list? That is the question. It is. There's a Vulpix here, too, that we could grab. I'm probably going to have to buy more Pokeballs. That Vulpix, assuming this is the one we were using, was actually, like, quite strong. I guess it was quite quick, which was what surprised me. Alrighty. So let's think for a moment. I want to have something that can surf in there. I bet you Dundozo can. Larvitar's getting levels, which is nice. I gotta remember, too, I can call the daycare. I like that they call you out for using it in the Pokemon Hub. It's actually quite funny. Daycare's over here, right? I'm not crazy for thinking that. And then down one. Nope, okay, cool. So I'm gonna swap Dundozo in for Frigibax, because, like, we can use the daycare for two things, right? If we're doing, like, different gen stuff, I don't really know the downside if we're, like, doing a Gen 3 one. Will we be penalized if we take out Frigibax? Maybe it just can't learn moves or evolve or something? I don't know. Maybe you can use it, but it doesn't get the stuff. I have no idea, because it's not part of the dex. But now that Dundozo's in there, we should be able to really cook. Specifically, we can go cook back to the park and get that item. Wonder what flying does. How it doth I use it. I thought it was hold L or R. I must be dumb. I must have misremembered it. It's definitely doing... Oh, okay. I see. I thought I had to, like, select it. Oh my god, we can swim now. Free leftovers? Oh, you, like, need the transformations to get up here, right? What the heck can go up that? Oh, I really like how swimming works in this. I haven't actually done it before. That's big. Like, that's a free leftovers every run. I'm so glad. Oh, is that what Fly does? Okay. That makes sense. That's cool. I want to get a Hisui and Zoroark. That's how I feel right now. Now, there's no region for that specifically. Let me see. I guess it might be Sinnoh. Let me see if there's a challenge for that. Just while I'm here. There's Roadblock. Full random starter trade Embargo Curse. Embargo Curse! Embargo Curse, my hated. Win a full run with Auto Move Curse. That seems really fun. I like that a lot. Force Style is Pokemon Coliseum, right? That's pretty cool. That makes sense that it would be like that. Let me check my Pokedex to start with. That's probably a better idea. Okay, just under extras. We'll just do a Legends Arceus one then. Depending on which version of the game you are playing, if there's some apps for swimming mons are bugged, that's good to know. Hopefully I'm not on a scrunked version of it. Let's send another. I don't know if I'll finish it or not, but we'll send another run. I want to try to get Zoroark. I just really like Hisui and Zoroark. What do we got? Drifloon, Krogunk, Bergmite. Give me with Drifloon. Hoenn style, quest failed. Look, that's fair. I can't fault you there. Spook you out is what we're looking for. Rotom's a heckin' cool pickup this early. Is that a Wurmple? Oh yeah, Wurmple was totally in Legends Arceus. God, the deck system is so interesting. A Turtwig. Now what does that mean? It'll only evolve into the Hisuian, Decidueye. Wait, this isn't Decidueye, this is Torterra. Was Turtwig really in Legends Arceus? It must have been. I don't know why I'm questioning this, like, Maybe Turtwig didn't exist and the Pokedex is wrong. I guess I could have selected wrong, but everything else looks good. I just don't remember seeing Turtwig. I think we've seen everything. Maybe not. There might be one Pokemon still missing. Wouldn't it be messed up if Zoroark showed up as, like, not Zoroark in the overworld? It would make sense. That's what it does in Pokemon Go. Heck. I'm liking our team a lot so far. It's very unique. Okay, we've seen all of them here. It was just Drifloon that we hadn't seen, which is funny because we have a Drifloon already. Being able to surf places on the go now is so nice. Oh, hello. I should have checked moves. You look like a strong trainer. I honestly just showed up, but that's very kind of you to say. Nice bird. Thought that was a Wurmple, but it was in fact a Heal Ball X3, which is kind of like a Wurmple if you squint your eyes. Or for moving quick enough, I guess. Genius Feather. I always grab these feathers. I should just kunk them early. I usually like wait, and then if I catch something late game, I'll do it to give them some EVs really quickly. Assuming that they're EVs. They're kind of hard to understand for someone such as myself. What do we have? We have an average Mighty Route and a Quizmaster. I think they'll go for the Quizmaster. I haven't done Voltorb Flip yet today, and that's really eating away at me. Okay, what's that cry is actually impossible. Is that like Obstagoon or something? Wah wah. No way Dusknoir goes wah wah. I could see Lickitung doing it, Sneasler doesn't. Cranidos might. I could see Cranidos going wah wah. Because it's like a spider. But I could also see Lickitung doing it. I could also see Sneasler. No, Sneasler might. Sneasler's weird. I'm gonna say it's Sneasler or Cranidos. No, Cranidos is not a spider. I'm mixing up Ariados and Cranidos. That's a dinosaur. What am I doing? Does that mean it's Sneasler? There's no way Sneasler goes wah wah. But I could also kind of see it. Lickitung's my final answer. It was Sneasler. I knew it. I felt it in my bones, and I was like, "There's no way that Sneasler goes wah wah," but it does. Unbelievable. Drifloon also kind of goes wah wah, but with like a little bit of less tone to it. We don't really have a lot of options here. We can evolve Wurmple to its final form, which is nice. Is Wurmple the gender one, or is it the time of day? It might not make a difference in this game, or it might be different in this game. You're good on Harden, I think, Cascoon. I think by the time you get to use Harden, you're probably already dead. Dusclops is kind of pogging, which I do appreciate. I called it Dusclops, but it's Dustox, and that's really embarrassing. We have a bug poison type now. I'm down for Poison Powder. I think I could mess with that. I really grew an appreciation for debuff moves and buff moves. Alright, Drifloon, you can lead. What up, Barry? How's it going, my dude? My roommate's been playing through this, but it hasn't cleared yet, and is doing Gen 4, so I hear a lot of Barry complaints. I was really not expecting us to one hit, so I'm surprised we got that close. I think Rotom can kill us. We're Flying Ghost, right? You sure are. That's Electric Ghost, I assume? How the heck do you change your Rotom? Must be an item, if I were to guess. Is Turtwig ground yet? It's not, okay. I didn't think it was, but when I saw it do Confuse Ray instead, I was like, maybe. Let us hope that we never end up in a position where we need to use special attacks on this thing. So weird how we're confused for like 16 turns each time we're confused, and we always hurt ourselves at least once. Honestly, I'm impressed that we didn't hurt ourselves more. See, this is seeming more like it. You know, Confuse Ray can miss? I actually don't remember if Confuse Ray can miss. I think it can. I just like saying that when the opponent hits a thing a few times in a row. Makes me feel better about myself. I'm guessing it knows Astonish and like Thunderbolt and nothing else. Because it's charging a bunch, but it's not actually using like Thunderbolt or whatever electric move it has. Kind of the slowest fight of all time, but a pretty safe one for the most part. Never mind, everything is awful. We don't have to hurt ourselves in confusion like half the time. We could just do the normal rate. But you know what, for you, Rotom, I'll take self-damage. Oh yeah, crit on the last hit, haha. Alright, at least we got through Berry 1. Although this took a lot longer than the previous one, the May that we were doing. I think... we got a full heal off that, so yeah, we may as well just hit up the Mart. Oh, entering a rest stop will recharge the Pokegear. I didn't know that. I should have done that right before entering this then. That explains why that's not super OP, I guess. I don't really want potions or anything yet. I keep forgetting to use it altogether, so the fact that I remembered and now I'm like, oh, there's a downside. Dragon Dance is kind of a sick TM to pick up, if I'm being honest with you. Psychic's also not bad. I'll grab Dragon Dance. I don't know if we'll end up using it at all, but it's a cool move. Okay, maybe some other Pokemon we find will be able to use it. What is this, Gym 2? This is Gym 1? What? So the rival can be on floor 1 or floor 2 then. Well, I didn't realize that. No, I don't need to know it, I'm sorry. I'm surprised we're allowed to use our Volcarona. I guess we can smuggle in anything we want into the Pokedex ones. I just astonished. That is crazy that I picked like the one move that doesn't do anything to Chansey. We don't really want to be crutched by Volcarona though. I think it'd be more fun to run things that we get in this run specifically. Is this a Ghost type or Psychic type? That's gonna be Ghost type. Why is Dustox coming in at such a powerful angle? Holy. Drifloon's setting up. Dustox is actually probably in danger, so I am gonna swim. That was a big crit. Ow! I know that you're set up with the crit up, but like, chill! I just wanted some evasiveness. My bad. I'm thinking Spiritomb can't one-hit us. But it can two-hit us. It's also the strongest Pokemon in the game, so Rotom is dead. I forget sometimes that this is like a crazy bulky Pokemon. I meant to switch into Dustox, that was quite the blunder. We're not, like, dead, are we? Surely not. That would be embarrassing. I would like to get out on Dustox, but I don't know how safe it is. I'll go for it. I mean, it's a stage 3 Pokemon. It also comes in at like a 45-degree angle, which I really like. That does a lot for me, if I'm being honest with you. Alright, that's really nice. Why is Spiritomb so strong? I mean, I can potion stall it now, but like... Dang. I guess because it's one of those stage 1s. I don't know if you would call it a pseudo-legendary. You have to go through hoops to get it, though. You have to, like, talk to, like, 30 people in the underground and then go to some statue or something. Something like that. I never finished, Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond. I didn't dislike it or anything, I just didn't really, like, love it, I guess. The Chivis were really cute, the sprites and everything were very, very cute. It's invigorating. This is a pretty big waste of stuff, but this thing's quite strong for us. I could switch to Volcarona probably and kill it, but I don't wanna. Maybe Booch Vitae and it has a berry on it? No berry, no life. Missing the poison powder does hurt, but we are kind of overdue for a miss. I guess Rotom's gonna be pretty popular here because we've already seen 2 of them. Wait a minute, we did this before. But it wasn't a Rotom last time. But it was something else spamming Confusion Ray and Charge over and over again. Is it a Rotom? No, because I was able to tackle it to death. Unfortunate flinch. I think that means we have to heal now. We used like 5 potions and like 6 soda waters or whatever it is. Soda water? Soda pop. Fresh water. See, I knew that was gonna happen. God, that was kind of a nightmare. I just want my Zoroark, okay? I don't even care about this dex. I just want my Zoroark and I want to get out. Was unfortunate that it was Ghost when we're kind of struggling against Ghost right now. Especially when we have a few Ghosts, but they just have better Dark moves than we do. Mighty Route. Energetic Route. We certainly need some Pokemon. I guess we'll go for the energetic one of the 2. Pichu, Shinx, and something else. Badoo. Still kind of devastated that Shinx isn't Dark type. Interesting. So now that there's not Volcarona inside of the daycare, I can't use it, which makes sense because it's physically taken out. I wasn't sure if it would take the daycare data from like what's currently in the run or outside in the real daycare. Absolutely takes the one in the run. It makes sense since there's technically not anything in the daycare. Now this game is just like technologically crazy. Maybe it's like way easier than I give it credit for, but it just seems like mind-blowing to me. Oh, you think we can serve here? Probably. Right, no item here, Lieutenant Dan. Ooh, we can actually do surf somewhere. Those things are pogging so hard. Remoraid! Does it evolve? I feel like it's needed for another Pokemon's evolution or something weird like that. We need to fight some things. I was going to fight that trainer, but we are really not leveled up right now. Getting Turtwig's evolution is probably going to be quite nice. Really like Confusion as a mechanic. It feels good to interact with on a regular basis. They should really change it from being like an 80% chance to hurt yourself in Confusion to like maybe like a 20 or 30, I think. I do understand the design philosophy of making someone want to tear their hair out, though. I get it. I should have evolved. I was too busy salting over nothing. Heck. Please do not Aurora Beam the Turtwig. Gosh. It's 3 evil turns. I guess Remoraid doesn't. Oh, right, it turns into Octillery. It turns into Octillery. I can't believe I forgot that. I think you need Remoraid to evolve Mantike or something, though. Maybe. Maybe not. I feel like there's something weird like that. Octillery is pretty cool. I feel like you can get Skill Link on it. Maybe not. I know it gets like Octazooka and weird stuff like that. I guess we could do Loaded Dice if no Skill Link. Suction Cups. I don't know what Suction Cups do. Probably means that we can't be... Okay, Octazooka is not a multi-hit. I must have been thinking of something else. Suction Cups probably means it can't be blown out of combat or anything. That feels right to me. Alright, quick move check. We have Bite and Curse on Grotle. Honestly, I might go for Curse instead of Withdraw. I don't see why I wouldn't. Just better. Shadow Ball and Drifloon's almost certainly going to be the play. Do we get Will-O-Wisp? We don't have it now if we do. I guess I'll run Hex in case we have like a poison down from someone else. Silverwind is cool. I know it's just like the bug equivalent of Ancient Power, but it makes me feel cool to use it, you know? I don't think we're gonna run it at this moment. But it does have me feeling cool. That's something you need to go by sometimes. Run on Vibes alone. Probably Spark over Thundershock, because I think you're a physical attacker. You certainly are. I'll take Bite. No, heck it. We'll grab Aurora as well. I remember being like mind blown by an enemy trainer, and that wasn't a trainer, it was an NPC giving you Roar. I think it's in the town after you see all the spin does. Or like near there in Pokemon Emerald. I guess it was Sapphire, not Emerald. I don't know how far they differ. But I was like, what's the point of this move? It just ends battle. And I still feel kind of the same. But there's some merit in it. I don't want to be so critical about it. My hitbox is so strange when on top of that big old floppy fish. How are we doing on Dosh right now? Kinda broke. Yeah, I'm down wagering 620 for 5k. That's actually pretty nice. Not a huge lot if we lose. Some of these are really spicy. Oh, you got the Hisuian Typhlosion! What a unit! Look at how smug that thing looks. What do we have? Infernape, Gardevoir. Infernape, what are you running? Punching moves up, and you're holding a Life Orb, and you know Thunder Punch and Fire Punch, which is cool. Good Expanding Force. More damage on Psychic Terrain. Do you have Psychic Terrain? No, you do not. Rock Slide, Protect, High Horsepower, Fire Punch. Weakness Policy. Alright, that seems pretty okay. Is Rhyperior also ground or is it just rock? It's gotta be ground rock, right? Yeah, a lot of Pokemon where I feel in Gen 1. I don't see why we wouldn't high horsepower at that point. Just look for the kill early. I don't know how bulky Typhlosion is. I've literally only, like, I had one in Legends Arceus, but that doesn't really... When you play, like, the spin-off games, it's a lot tougher to tell how good a Pokemon is or how bad one is. That is a Darkrai. Ooh, you don't really want to protect into the nasty plot. That is an actual noob mistake that some people will go for, and it's shocking that people still fall for it in today's day and age. We are so dead. Maybe Gardevoir will outspeed. Nothing else, we have a lot of really solid moves. Focus Sash Gardevoir, my beloved. You saved me. Staraptor's probably gonna outspeed Infernape, right? My thought is, if it's gonna set up, maybe we can Trick Room it. Alternatively, I could waste a heal. Infernape does actually outspeed Staraptor by 8. I think I'm gonna waste a heal here. It pays for itself if we win. If we lose, it's not that big of a loss. I'm so crazy, I'll waste 2 of them. Alright, that's actually a real problem. We should outspeed. The question is, will Thunder Punch kill or not? Okay, it's fine. Probably not worth wasting the money on. Would have probably just been fine with the Thunder Punch, but I was scared. I'll admit it. I'm gonna Pokedex check Octillery. Sniper is what it can learn, right? Moody's cool too. The heck is Flare Boost? Do we have Intimidate on our Luxio, or do we have the other one? I don't think you can find... We have Rivalry. Powers up against rivals. I don't know what that means. Probably have the Mart rest stop. We just use a few healing items. We got some money. Alternatively, getting the Battle Prep could be good. You do not sell good potions because we're still at like the beginning of the game and I keep forgetting that. I'll take 1 lemonade that looks like it has a little pouty face on it, and then I'm gonna leave. Have a nice day. Don't talk to me or my son. Well, I was gonna say my Grovyle, then my son, so it's gonna come out as like Sovile. But it turns out it's a Grotle. It's not even a Grovyle. It's a different Pokemon altogether. Regardless, don't speak to us, because if I don't know my child's name, you shouldn't either. I don't know what gens we have available now. Volkner. Volkner Gen 4. Yeah, Volkner's totally Gen 4. Probably. Nice crit. I don't think that would have killed otherwise. It might have. The barrel. I thought Volkner was electric. I got an electric type, a normal water, and then a water? Did I turn on some setting that gets them weird teams? I might have. I don't think I did, though. Honestly, I keep saying Volkner and thinking it's Faulkner and thinking it's a bird. That was the weirdest electric gym of all time. I'm a little bit suspect on that one. That was a strange electric gym, my guy. You may want to reevaluate your team, Mr. Electric. Swarming routes, unfortunate. I kind of feel like our best bet is to go for these routes to try to get the Zoroark. Just because even though it's not bug type, it might still show up on these, I think. Beautifly Sneasel and Paris, so no luck here, unfortunately. Can we use Volcarona? I guess so. Drifloon got the Evo, which is nice. Any stats are nice stats. I guess stat downs are a little less nice than any other type of stat. I'm so sorry for walking into this trainer. Me and my precious bug Pokemon. What are you, a nerd? I would never run a bug Pokemon. Volcarona! Use Fiery Dance. Alright, let's do Evos really quick. Looks like we have 3 of them available to us. Drifloon and Growtull, not Grovyle. But it's really rough that there are 2 Grass Stage 2 Pokemon with Grow in their name. They're starters at that. Like, that's not what I would have expected. Phantom Force is kind of cool. I don't know if I want to run it or not. Are you a heavy physical attacker? Not really. Let's just skip it and keep Shadow Ball. And we have our Luxio turning into Luxray as well. For some reason, I expected this to be like a completely different color. Like it was going to be like a regional Torterra, which I don't think exists. Maybe it does. Maybe I just saw like fan art one time of like, this is what Torterra would look like in different regions of the game. Blah, blah, blah. Here's Cherry Blossom Torterra, which sounds sick, admittedly. Alright, Cool Beans. We'll do a quick move check. Probably run Volt Switch. I feel like it's just, in general, a really solid move. A lot of utility when you end up in a stinky situation. Obviously, if you get against a ground-type Pokemon, it's less good. Lock-on would be so much better if it was just like, every move would hit, you know? But you have Suction Cups. You learn Gunk Shot? You got heckin' moves for days, my dude. I think I'll run Leech Seed. Wood Hammer's cool, but I feel like it hurts way too much. Bug Buzz is almost certainly right. I forget. Your stats are kind of rough, my dude. I guess you're bulky. You're actually really bulky. I was looking at your attack stats. I apologize for disrespecting Dustox. I did not realize that it was actually the bulkiest Pokemon known to mankind. I was building it wrong, and this was on me. And I will pay for my mistakes one day. Not today, but for one day. And I hope that the penance that I'm paying today is sufficient in enabling Dustox to continue to carry me through this run, in spite of me not respecting it as much as I should have. Thank you for your time. What the heck is a protector? I think I said that last time I got it too, but it's kind of funny to just keep calling back to something like that over and over again. I didn't know you could use left and right to like change which Pokemon you're riding in this too. That's so nice. I was just thinking you had to put whoever's at the front of your party. I only learned it because we just got the gold whistle doing that. Tentacruel's a problem for sure. Luxray is like a really solid answer to it though, huh? Since it's a dark electric type Smile. Speed down is Unfork Knife, but not the end of the world. I'll go for Spark instead of Volt Switch. I should have Volt Switched, I think. Like, now that I've actually like seen what else is at stake here, Volt Switch may have been the play. Onyx is setting up on me, but we do know Earth Quake has been quacked into the Earth successfully. Oh, I really wish I knew that about the whistle before, but I'm glad that I learned it now. It probably explained it to me too, and I just didn't pay attention. Like, this is almost certainly a user error. It tends to be when it comes to me and reading. It's unfortunately a curse being an Arknight streamer as well, though I haven't streamed as much Arknights lately as I used to. English Arknight streamers don't really read, that's like our thing. You just kind of have to accept the fact that you're not going to be good at paying attention to instructions. I don't know why Fiery Dance. I assumed it was ice. It's not ice. It's poison fighting? Annoying. Get flame bodied, idiot. Never mind, you lived. I'm the idiot. Heck. That sucks. I hate when that happens. But it turns out you're the idiot after you call someone idiot. I really don't have to help the party that much. I don't think there's any important battles happening right now. I mean, there's some trainers and stuff, I suppose. I think I'm gonna lead with Luxray because of Volt Switch. Wish I had Intimidate though. Make me feel a little bit better about it. I think it's just the one trainer I skipped wherever they were. I think they were on the right a little bit. They were on the right. It was like a Fisher person. No, it was this person. The Fisher one was the one I did. Can't wait to use techniques from school. Switching to Drifblim, it's gonna go for like a fake out or something. You can't use fake out. Use Slash, you absolute buffoon. Turns out, can't really hit Ursaring. Hope this KOs. Forgot that Ghost is immunified by normal types. I have a sharp route and a confusing route. I guess we'll go for the sharp route. I just want to get the Zoroark. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. I'd like to get a Hisuian Zoroark, and I'd like to get a... Oh, there's a Gible here. That's cool. I'd like to get a... I bet you Torterra can go up ledges. Oh, yeah, it's a unit. Of course it can. Maractus. Those are the two that I'd like to farm and build up. A Dubious Disc? There are some weird items in the game now. I don't know if they were always in the game, but I swear I haven't seen like Protector or Dubious Disc before. I think things are funky. We're on badge 2 and we're level 35, so we are currently at level cap, so no reason to really fight right now. I'm gonna activate one of my max repels. There was a mint down there that I missed, which is a little bit awk. Oh, it feels so good. Wait, I don't think I can go up waterfalls. Heck. I was popping off about how we could get a bunch of cool stuff. I guess we get some cool stuff. Although I think that this was gettable via other methods. Which is to say, I think this is bonus, which is super Unfork Knife. But if you close your eyes, does it feel like Metagross has always been with us? Now we don't need another Max Repel. I will fight this trainer. Lost my last battle, so I'm gonna get payback on you. But if you're bringing a single Wormadam, like, I'm not trying to sauce you or nothing, but I don't know what you're getting payback on, but it ain't me. Maybe it will, actually. I changed my mind. I was waiting for that to just one hit Wormadam, or not Wormadam, Volcarona. Like, what if it's just like the perfect typing, like rock or something, and it just one hits? Would have been pretty funny. There would have been a certain level of Teehee and a little bit of XD with it as well. Remember when I said I wasn't going to use another one of those max repels? Surprise! I do know what Electrolyzer does, or Electrizer, whatever it's called. The thing that makes you get Electabuzz into big Electabuzz. I should write Pokemon guides. How to evolve Electabuzz. Step 1. Get your Electromodulator. Step 2. Your Electabuzz is big. I don't really want to battle prep right now. Okay, I'm gonna do this floor and the next floor, and then I'm gonna pause and go get lunch because I'm getting pretty hungry. It sucks. I feel like if I eat breakfast, I get hungrier. But when I skip breakfast, I could just not eat all day. It's a really fascinating problem that I have. I guess we'll just leave with Luxray. But we'll do this floor and then one more, then we'll take a break. Probably do more after lunch, but we'll see. Am I good? Yeah, we're good. I can't think of any reason. Oh, I could have equipped Citrus Berries. Surely that won't be a problem. Who the heck is this? Maylene? Another fighting type? No, we haven't had a fighting type here. That was Brawly we had last time. I'm getting gunked? No. Please don't gunk me. Fighting Poison. Fighting Poison. Probably knows Knockoff, which is a little bit scary, but I feel like Drifblim's on the bulkier side, right? Glad I read this properly. Maybe I'll set up a few minimizes while we're hanging out here. I do have to be a little careful because even though we're string sapping, Night Slash can absolutely crit, which would absolutely sting still. Or I could just keep missing after one minimize. That's also fine. I really like Strength Tap, such an interesting move. I didn't even know it existed before playing, Oh, interesting. That's gonna hurt quite a bit then. I didn't know before playing Poke Rogue. So I don't know what the origin of it is. Drifblim is kind of a monster at stalling. Assuming it's a physical attacker, of course, which these ones are. A lot of fighting types are. Then you got your Lucarios that show up. Heck. Spring Step is not going to heal that much because we already used it twice. Good miss. No reason to not rip a Strength Step for the guaranteed attack down and heal. Really wish we had, like, we probably have Hurricane or something available to the Guts, although Guts just kind of ripped like 70% of that Monferato's health bar. That's rough. That's real rough, buddy. Sorry that that happened. Speaking of special attackers, I just know it knows Aura Sphere. I'm thinking we just go for the kill, right? I don't think it has a priority special. That was kind of scary, admittedly, because if I had, like, wimped out and it did have something that could one-hit Drifloon, it may have just, like, one-hit our entire team. But that was pretty simple otherwise. Ghost is a really solid pick. Rugged. Oh, I just wanted normal route. Now that I want to see normal and Ghost not showing up. Could do a Team Galactic hideout. I think we're gonna just keep looking for Zoroark though. Though there is like tons of merit in doing one. Getting those 10 rare candies and dropping them at like 85 to 95 sets you ahead for like 4 floors. It's so strong. I will do a magical route. 4 Pokemon we don't know and 1 Chingling. There's a Gabite, there is a Ponyta, there's a Togepi, we're missing 1. There's a Cleffa. So nothing I really want, but we will level up here. I do like Garchomp a lot, don't get me wrong, but I ran it like as my primary Pokemon in Pokemon Unbound for a long time. I didn't mean to bite. He bit me back. Tooth for a tooth. And chomp for a chomp. I could just be beating up Togepis or Cleffas actually. I don't know why I was being so like honorable with my fighting. It's a respectable team, I feel. We have a lot of coverage and stuff. I'm going to switch back to running Luxray in the front just so we can Volt Switch out and have a bit more control over the matchup. Sure, we'll take a battle. What about the quality of your training? Actually true. I'm trying to make an effort to like go for walks and stuff, which I haven't done in a long time. I did not mean to bite. I keep thinking that Spark is in slot 1. Your electric water. I was like, why would this not be super effective? It's because you're electric water. I was thinking you were a water ghost. Crazy punches we've been getting. I'm kind of part of like the bite over crunch club. I think I'll just stay out. Great, didn't matter. 3240 is a solid amount of dash for that too. We'll fight the tuber. I want to play a game. The game where I send out Gabite against your Luxray and use Earthquake. Pretty cool game, right? Ooh, do you think he knows like Rock Throw? Or Stone Edge? Went for Bulldoze, which is kind of what I expected. Alright, we just KO because we're 10 levels ahead. Timer Ball. Hello, Hiker's Feet. Thank you for gracing me. I guess you're a Rune Maniac. I'm sorry for assuming that you were a hiker. That was actually super messed up of me. I think we'll just Spark. I should have went for the bite. We definitely outspeed, so I don't see why we wouldn't bury here. I don't think it can do anything too deadly to us. You know, it's funny, I was gonna Volt Switch too. We might just be Vine. I was thinking this was Ground Steel. I'll take the risk. Alright. Surely we one-hit Lucario with +2 attack. I think Swagger's +2. Maybe it's only +1. I think that Remoraid is the only water Pokemon in the game. That's actually really cool. We get 9 berries per each thing now. Holy. T, thanks so much for the sub. I super appreciate you. Hopefully you're doing good today too. Do we want to train Pokemon? You know what? Heck it. Let's take a trained Pokemon. Maybe it'll be the Zoro we're looking for. Is not. Hello, 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 hello. Honestly, I don't even really want to fight it. I think we'll just leave. Run's fine. I mean, it's good. It's different. I'm trying to deliberately hunt a Hisuian Zorua so that I could use it in other things. Now that we've actually cleared once, the game really opened up a lot. I haven't seen one yet, but we're on the Hisuian Pokedex, or the Legends ZA Pokedex, or Legends Arceus? Look, it's Legends Arceus. I'm getting sauced in the Lost. I think after this gym, though, we're gonna pause and go get something to eat really quick, and then maybe stream afterwards. Maybe I'll work on things for YouTube, too. I'd like to get out a video this week if I can. I really am so out of whack missing yesterday. Volcarona's probably fine. That's annoying, but probably fine. I think I'm gonna just go for the Fiery Dance outright instead of trying to set up first, because this is 4x and I'd rather not have a Abomasnow get out of control. We got the special attack, which is super nice. This might KO, because for plus, it does, okay. I think Bug resists ground, so I wasn't actually too afraid of an Earth Quake, surprisingly. And now we're not going to be confused anymore. Oh my god, we just didn't hurt ourselves. I complained so much earlier about how I always get hurt in confusion. But now we're just cooking and there's nothing bad happening. We literally went 4 turns. This is crazy. Literally unheard of. And we got a special attack up on the first Fiery Dance, like, geez. Surprised you're still running Petlil at level 45. Alright, I'm gonna quick save here. I'm gonna save state too, because I don't trust the quick saves. Okay, and I'm going to quick save here. I may stream after lunch, but I also might work on YouTube stuff. Either way, I appreciate you hanging around. It was a fun little a failed run and then started run. We're going to try to hunt for Pokemon now. We're going to have fun with it. There's a lot more freedom we have now with all the challenges and things that we could be going for. So there's a lot more left in the game, which is nice. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had a nice time. I know that I did. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye for now.